showcase. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce the curators, and then they will take it from here. They will introduce themselves, and then they will introduce the other artists that are part of this. So we have Persue and Wayne One, who are in the conversation. And here's Wayne One.
What is wet paint? I'm gonna pass it off to my man here first, Persue.
Hey everyone, what up Winnipeg? Hey, for real, thank you for coming out tonight. The show of faces, of so many beautiful faces out here tonight. You know, I mean, this is great. You know, wet paint started a few years back. Actually, I was going through some hard times back in California, and I ended up moving to New York City to be closer to my friends and you know, give a good shot out in New York. And while I was out there, you know, I was you know, just trying to find my way, hustling. You know, and you know, I walked the streets that my family walked, and you know, the streets I walked with Wayne many years, visiting him and painting. And so I went out there to illustrate my first book, The Origins of Bunny Kitty, a collaboration I did with my late mother. It was something, you know, I was just trying to you know, make an honest living, and I guess wet paint started when I started picking up found MTA cars, and I started doing paintings on those to sell off my website. And, you know, collectors gonna get a little piece of that Bunny Kitty, you know, journey. And riding the subways, I noticed this wet paint sign, and I was, well, that's a beautiful looking sign. And so I grabbed it and I brought it back to the studio, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll paint a series and release them on my website with my friend Wayne here. I asked him to collaborate with me, because I had painted one and I really loved how just the characters interacted with the letters. And as I thought about it more, you know, where did this wet paint sign come from? And you know, and I really liked how things were turning out, so I was like, I'm just going to go to the hardware store and pick these up, and I'll take them back to my studio and paint them. But I found that it wasn't that easy. These wet paint signs were made by the union for the MTA, for the system. And I always like to pass the mic to Wayne right now, because, you know, speaking of the MTA system, Wayne has a long tenure of writing his name in many stylish ways around the world. And he's from New York City, Bronx, Uptown. Wayne.
Thank you, Dave. I just want to say again, like Dave said, thank you for coming out. So many beautiful faces in here. It's really even intimidating, actually. You know, this is my second time to Winnipeg, and last time was a great time. A lot of people came out, a lot of writers came out and showed real love, and really that's what wet paint is about, building community. Like Dave said, you know, in New York, it's always a hustle. Everyone's hustling, right? So you gotta find your own niche, you know? And Dave, being from San Diego, was like, well, I can't do what these New York guys are doing. You know what I mean? They always giving me shit anyway. So he found this wet paint sign, and then he decided to collaborate with me, and then we found that organically it just really worked. And then we had an opportunity to show in a gallery, and we decided to invite our own friends. Like, he had a bunch of friends in New York that was street artists and people that are in the present. And I had all these guys that were from many generations in New York. And we said, okay, let's put these guys together. Dave collaborated with a lot of them on the first, you know, few dozen pieces. We did this show just for fun. And the show sold out. The show was packed like it is here. And we were like, oh, wow, this is incredible, you know. So we didn't expect anything, but in return, people came out and they showed a lot of love, and we decided to take the show on the road. And in the beginning, we didn't really know how, but people kept, you know, reaching out on social media. And you know, the first international show we did in Tokyo, which was just like incredible as well. And then we started taking to places where people didn't really expect. People expect Tokyo, they expect LA, you know. But as writers, we know there's really there's really talented people in every place on the planet. And we've done a lot of traveling and collaborating with walls. So we like to go to places people, they don't expect us to go. You know, and we went to Philly and had huge success. And you know, I feel like Winnipeg was just one of these places, like these cities that no one really expects. That like, oh wow, they got a lot of talent, they got a lot of flavor. You know? Thank you. And one of the things that we always do is, coming to town, we like to show a lot of love to local writers and show the world, bring that to the world. You know, and you know, we had some success with that, and we're going to keep doing it, and that's why we're here in Winnipeg. And thank you for coming out. We got a lot of people to thank on the walls. I can't thank everybody. I didn't forget. I'm just going to say, we're going to introduce a bunch of artists and people that helped us. They're here, so they're not going anywhere. But there's a lot of artists on the wall. You know, over 100 artists. We had even more pieces. But Pat, who's the curator, and there he is right there, local Pat, you know, he went to every corner of Winnipeg to get these frames. So, you know, we thank you for that. We want to bring out our boy, old boy Melon, who's from Chicago but came all the way from Hawaii. You know, to help us put the show together. He helped us on the Atlanta show and just worked real hard. So we were like, okay, Winnipeg, we're gonna bring out, you know, Melon. So thank you for that, Melon. Melon, come up here, man. You know, and then I thought about like, hey, you know, who can we bring to the show that people will be excited about? You know, and I thought about, when you think about Canada and you think about talent and you think about a guy that's been traveling for a long time, is my friend Virus, our crewmate. Virus, where you at? He's from Vancouver, but even in the 90s, he was coming to New York and just really showing them how Canadians do it. You know, and you know, we got him to come out over here to Winnipeg. So Virus and Luna, that's his daughter. And my son.
What's up?
Yeah, bring his son out to come on out. So you know, Virus, like I said, you know, in the early 90s, you know, he came out to the Bronx and painted in a Hall of Fame in the Bronx with a lot of the top-notch writers, Tad's crew, Fame City crew, and from that point on, you know, it was just amazing. But really, he showed, you know, America, hey, in Canada, we got a lot of talent. So, and everywhere I went in Canada, Toronto and Montreal over the years, people always go, hey man, what's up with Virus, right? You know what I mean? He's busy taking care of the family and doing art for a lot of different companies. But we got him to come to Winnipeg and you know, just to show the love. So, yeah, I'm gonna pass it back to Dave.
Pass the mic. Let's get the party started. Hey, real quick though.
We're gonna show love to Steve and everybody from grad program.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I was gonna get to it. Oh, no.
Please. No, we really want to thank Steve for having us out here, and Carrie, 25-year anniversary, and their whole crew that showed up every day that helped us. And Souls, our crewmate and our brother. We came out here and rocked with Virus on the wall right here with the train. You know, really web painting is about community. It's about family. It's about people that show dedication to something that they love. And we love writing. We love writing our names. And there's on this wall you'll see artists from all over the world that did their thing on this canvas to share with us tonight. And you have any questions about any of these artists, you want to know about a piece, we know most of these guys, we know all of them. You know, and for the Winnipeg writers that are out here that came through and were a part of this show, we want to know you too, so please, you know, come hang out with us, say what up. Yeah, thank you, Winnipeg.
Thanks again. Let's party. Let's party. What up? We've been shouting out Winnipeg. Why do you think we're here? Thank you very much. Normally we don't do all this talking. We let the art do the talking for us. But thank you so much from the heart. Thank you to the board of graffiti programming, and thank you to Carrie. Thank you to everybody. Also, remember, it's a celebration for 25 years of graffiti programming, which is amazing. You know what I mean? So I salute them, and peace.